Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's 2018 wedding was billed as a modern fairy tale, but according to royal photographer Arthur Edwards, it was a chaotic and disrespectful disaster. While the world saw lavish carriages and celebrity guests, those present saw discomfort, injustice, and an event that was staged to serve Meghan's personal image. From the offensive seating arrangements to the cold treatment of the press, the wedding was not a family reunion, but the first step in the couple's branding plan. Could this be the beginning of a rift with the royal family and the public? Arthur Edwards, a veteran photographer who has captured some of the most iconic moments in royal history, described Meghan and Harry's wedding as the worst day of his career. Guests, including celebrities and royals, endured the sweltering heat in sweltering gowns at Windsor Castle. With no proper arrangements for their comfort, many had to hold fans to cope and even nearly fainted. Edwards stressed that the atmosphere was not romantic but tense, with guests complaining about the lack of attention to their experience. This was in stark contrast to previous royal weddings, such as William and Kate's, which were well attended and warm. One of the most controversial points was the seating arrangement, which showed a lack of respect for royal tradition. Senior members of the royal family and those with long careers were pushed to the back rows, while Hollywood celebrities such as Oprah Winfrey and George Clooney were given prominent seats. According to Edwards, many of these people did not even know Meghan or Harry, making the event more like a red carpet party than a royal wedding. This bias not only hurts the self-esteem of the royals, but also sends the message that reputation and image are more important than loyalty and tradition. Harry, according to Edwards, turned the wedding into an opportunity to punish the British press, which had criticized Meghan during their engagement. He deliberately avoided the camera, looked away as he walked past photographers, and made it almost impossible to take a photo. Edwards, who captured memorable moments of Charles, Diana, and William, said this was the only royal wedding where he did not get a single worthy photo. This action not only hindered the press's work but also showed Harry's personal resentment, overshadowing the unity of a royal event. The post-wedding reception added to the frustration. Instead of the traditional lavish royal feast, guests were served light fare like avocado sandwiches and macarons, which was not enough to satisfy those who had spent thousands of pounds on their outfits. Edwards called the food miserable, lacking the generosity and scale that a royal wedding should have, and many guests left hungry and disappointed, feeling the event was more like a trendy cocktail party than a grand royal occasion. The wedding was not only a flop, but also the beginning of Harry and Meghan's rift with the royal family. They refused to stay at royal residences, opting for private hotels and security to control everything. Family ties, especially with their grandparents and the cousins of their children, Archie and Lilibet, were all but severed. Edwards expressed heartbreak that the king's grandchildren were not allowed to meet their relatives, losing precious family ties. The subsequent Oprah interview further deepened the divide, with accusations of racism and royal cruelty, which Edwards called a show designed to maintain public attention. Meghan Markle and Harry's wedding was not the love story the public had been led to believe. Instead, it was a meticulously choreographed performance that prioritized image and celebrity over tradition and unity. From the unpleasantness of the guests, the offensive seating arrangements, the hostility toward the press, and the lack of generosity at the reception, the event exposed Meghan's desire to turn the wedding into a personal brand launchpad. With family ties broken and trust in the royal family shattered, the wedding was not just a day to forget, but also a turning point in the couple's estrangement from royal tradition. Can Meghan and Harry mend these cracks, or will they continue to be seen as destroying a legacy for their own benefit? Share your thoughts on the story behind this fairy tale wedding.